Okay, so this video is going to go through line graphs. So the key features of a line graph are that you must have a title and both axes must be labeled. You must also have evenly spaced intervals on each of your axes with your values listed there as well. You must also obviously have your points on the graph, and these are ordered pairs, so your x value and your y value come as a pair, and you place the dot and then you join them with straight lines as you go through. So our example here, the table shows the mean maximum temperature for each month in Hobart. And so what we need to do is we need to construct a line graph for this. So the first thing you have to do is you have to scale your x and y axes. So that you've got your month on your x-axis and your temperature on your y-axis. Now for your y-axis, I would go up in 5s. And then with your months, I would just have like the one line is January, February, March, and so forth as we go through. So I'm just going to put an image in here. Okay, so just so that you have a clear example, I've just pasted the image in here from GeoGebra, which I've created of creating the data points. So as you can see on the x-axis here, I've got the months, so they are evenly spaced on the x-axis, and then on the y-axis, I've actually gone up in 2s. So we've gone up in 2s, and then what's happened is I've plotted each data point. So I go January, and then I go up to 23.1, and I put a dot. Then I go to February on the x-axis, I go up to 22.2, I put a dot, and I do that for the whole data set. Now, once you've put the dots in, the next thing you need to do is you need to join the dots with the straight line. So what happens is, if we get our pen, you go from point 1, and you draw a straight line to point 2. Then you draw a straight line from point 2 to point 3. Okay, so then you would join with those straight lines through each point, so then you'd have your line graph that looks like that. Now, key features of a line graph are that you'd also have x and y axes labels and a title as well. So if we go through and do that, so it shows the mean maximum temperature. So up here you would just say do temperatures in Hobart. Down on this axis here, your title might be months, and normally it would be underneath, but again, I've just run out of space. And then on your y-axis, you would have temperature. And we just showed that the units are degrees Celsius as well. So that's how we construct our line graph.